This is a video I've been thinking of making for quite some time now, especially after the final experiment, where I have had a whole lot less to do than before, because TFE just destroyed the flat earth model. But after that, the flat earthers have become even more desperate, and even so more than before with the technical aspect of things. So I joined this community about 8 years ago, and back then it was more about flat earth itself, the shape, the geometry behind it. After that it was gravity or relativity or something like that. But these days it's just off the chart. So as I said, I had thinking about making this video for a while, but as I was making dinner today just a few hours ago, I was listening to a video here, and I just got convinced that something has to be said. Now, I'm just a small channel. My voice in this community isn't that loud, but I think it would be great if someone could share it with the bigger channels that debates like MC Toon or Craig FTFE or Simon Dan, whoever, because this needs to be stopped or go back to the actual shape of the earth, if that is what they are convinced it is, flat. Because what you're going to hear next is just next level mumbo jumbo. So this is on IC Spin's channel. I'm going to link it in the description, of course. And this guy here, Alec, has something to say.
They think all the ratios and distances that, all your astronomical distances, they're trying to figure out how to formulate the distances using electricity and quantum rather than relativity and gravity.
Cool. What if they're the same thing, man?
So light years are actually quantum fields?
Well, like what Cole is saying, how do you establish orbit in quantum? Things orbit in quantum. Things orbit in astrophysics. So is it the same mechanism, right? That's the question.
I mean, if you don't understand simple geometry, like how a flat earth is supposed to work, then how the actual fuck are you going to understand anything about gravity or orbits or anything else? This is getting worse. I'm going to jump into I have a microphone away here, so let's see, 25, 15, yeah, it gets worse. Now it's Geo here. I have heard that he is a globe earther who won't admit it or have every excuse for a flat earth or something. I haven't figured that out, but just listen to this.
All right, I'll read this. This is on relativistic spin lattice interaction. It says, the new framework is known as relativistic spin lattice interaction, SLI, which emerged in 2025 as a way to unify quantum mechanics and relativity for electron behavior in solids. It allows for computing spin dynamics without the problematic orbital angular momentum operator, improving simulations for spintronics. Boy, that was hard to pronounce that all, or get that all.
Yeah. I didn't listen much more than that. I stopped at about half an hour, 5 minutes later, because I was making dinner, as I said. But as I understand, Red's rhetoric is going to pop up sometime during that video. I didn't see him, but also the Red's rhetoric, he was great at this before he took a pause and later come back. But this is out of control. If flat earth is what you believe in, first you have to describe flat earth, not everything else. If you have Einsteinian or what is this? I'm trouble with names. Yeah, Newtonian gravity, or relativistic theory, or quantum mechanics, or whatever. It's about time we bring it down back to earth. figuratively speaking or literally speaking or whatever, we need to bring it back down to earth. It's just, yeah. If you need all of that plus all of the other excuses you have used for the last few years just to figure out if the earth is flat or not, no. If you don't see the difference between a ball and a pizza, you don't need relativistic theory or gravity or whatever. It's the shape, it's geometry. So please just let us try to bring it back down to geometry. Oof, my head is spinning from this, literally. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.